Hey everybody, welcome to Post to Post. I appreciate you joining me for this one. It's been a pretty good couple of weeks in the NHL. We got some awesome releases of some jerseys around the league, from east to west, all kinds of great stuff releasing. And the Edmonton Oilers made the most recent announcement, which was their alternate jersey. I have many opinions about this jersey. Let's jump right in. Let's look at some photos and let's discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly of this one. And starting off with the first one that I actually saw when I went through this. I always go through this in these videos like this. I look at the photos in the exact same order that I originally saw them in, because I wanted to I like to talk through my thought process of this one, and I have many things to say about this. So this was the first one that I saw, and this did technically leak like a couple of weeks ago. I didn't talk about it because I knew it was coming soon. I knew the release was coming soon because the season was about to start. So I really wanted to wait and actually get like proper photos, and I'm kind of glad I did, because I have other things to say than I originally would have. Now, first impressions is I like the shoulders. I like the primary color, which is an off-white. I like the striping. The number kit looks very good. The shoulder patch looks pretty decent, and the inside of the collar looks good. I don't like the logo. The logo throws me off a little bit. It personally, to me, looks like something that would look great on the front of a hat, on a T-shirt specifically. Maybe even a sticker or like a bumper sticker or something. It just I know it's classic, and I know it's like kind of retro looking. It's not a bad textual style font logo. It's just I'm just a little bit tired of it, I guess. I think the Oilers have a lot more to work with, and I think they could have just done something a little bit better than that. I also don't like the stylization on the O. It's got this little swooping thing that comes in. It almost looks like it just reminds me of like a silhouette of like Hitler. Like if there's a little mustache down below, it would look like a Hitler face or something, or a Hitler head, or it would look like, it kind of looks like the Pringles guy logo. He's got like the swooping hair. I don't know. It looks a little bit silly. I don't like the O. So yeah, that's my first impression thoughts of the jersey. Now the back of the jersey I think is pretty much perfect. Like I wouldn't change anything. I think they absolutely nailed that number kit. That looks phenomenal. The nameplate as well, having it straight on there. And they also match the Fanatics logo with the same orange as the rest of the jersey. That's great. It's not white. It's not black. They actually color matched it, which is amazing. It does complement the jersey. I can see a little tag down there with an oil drop on it. That's pretty nice. Now the next photo that I saw confused me a little bit. So we have the entire uniform here. So the pants look good. The gloves look good. Socks, everything looks pretty good. But I got looking at this when I first saw this. I'm like, is it off-white or is it white? And I looked a little bit closer. I'm like, no, okay, that's off-white, right? That's off-white. I was right. The original, it was off-white, okay. So I went on to the next photo, and this is on the team store or whatever. And I got looking at it. I'm like, okay, well, it is off-white because the background itself is very white. It is actually white. And the jersey is not as white as that. So, okay, it's off-white, but it's not as off-white as the original photo that they released. So, and I know that this is a digital rendering. It's not exactly the same as an actual photo and stuff, but still, the color accuracy matters. And this was the biggest failure, I think, of this release. And what I mean by that is, well, we'll talk about it very soon. So here's the back. And like I said, very good on the number kit. I think they did a really good job. The blue with the white stroke, with the orange stroke on top of that, great color matching. And then here's where I started to get really confused. It's a close-up of the logo, and I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, that's white. Like, that looks like white. That does not look like off-white. Is this jersey white? Like, were the photos that they took originally like a little bit warm, like a little bit of a warm tone to make it look kind of retro? Like, is this jersey white? So I had to go find another close-up photo of the logo. And thankfully, there was another photo. So I found this, and I was like, okay, that's clearly off-white. So why is there such a discrepancy in color balance between this one and then this one? Like, if you're releasing a jersey and it's as off-white and cream-looking as it pretty much looks, why is it being changed in the other photos to look more like white? Is that intentional? I have no idea, but I didn't like that. The next photo that was confusing to me was the back of the jersey in the Fanatics, and then I get looking at that white again. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? That also looks white. So I tried to find another photo of the back so I could see the color again. There's another photo of the Fanatics, and it's off-white. So, okay. So clearly there's just some discrepancy here in whoever photographed these and whatnot, but there's another example as well. It's the shoulder patch. And now you can see the white down below in the bottom left. Like, that's white. That's not off-white. That's white. So I think whoever edited these stripped out the warm tones in the white. I don't know why they did that. I feel like that's a mistake, because it is a little bit misleading to people who want to buy this jersey. Maybe there's people out there who really like the retro off-white cream look, and it's like, it's the Edmonton Oilers are an historic team. I want a little bit of a weathered look. I'm going to get that jersey. But then they see stuff like this, and it's white. You're like, oh, well, I don't, yeah, it's a white jersey. People are very specific with jerseys, okay? That's not really that stretch of a truth there. That could possibly be someone out there. But the shoulder patch logo itself, it's fine. It's okay. It is what it is. Not bad, not amazing. Doesn't wow me. I guess I would say there's maybe potential for something else that's a little bit better. Well, something I do love is that little patch at the bottom of the jersey. I did talk about that earlier. I think that's a nice little nod just to have that oil drop in there. I've got another photo here of this section of the jersey. Not really much to say there. And then the back inside of the collar, let's go Oilers. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nothing negative to say there. And then a close-up photo of the actual striping. Like, this is what I want, NHL teams. Are you listening? Give me this. Give me that texture, that detail of the jersey. That is what I want. That's good marketing. Give me all the details. If you release a jersey and you post 4 photos, thank you. If you post 8 photos, thank you so much. But post 30. Like, give me all the juice, okay? I need the juice. Give me the juice. The next photo I have here is the last one, and that is a graphic that the team created to talk about the schedule of the alternate jersey. I think this is amazing. I love when teams do this. Not all of them do, but some do, and I really appreciate that extra step from a marketing lens. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games this year for this jersey. So I think that's pretty cool. Some of them are away games as well. So like the Monday, January 12th one against Chicago, they're going to be wearing this off-white jersey, which is pretty great. And then some home games as well. So a good mix of both home and away. And yeah, so Edmonton Oilers fans, I'll speak to you directly. I would hope that if you do have a couple of minutes, you'll leave your comments down below, because I've been reading some comments on Twitter and some other online platforms and stuff, and there are very strong opinions, like specifically from the Oilers fan base. Now, every time a jersey is released, regardless of team, there's kind of a consensus among the community, whether they're a fan of that specific team or whether they're a jersey collectors or whatever. Like there's lots of opinions floating around from different angles. But in this jersey release, I've noticed a lot of vocal Edmonton Oilers fans, and not so much from the jersey collectors, and more so right from the fan base of Edmonton. And there's been a lot of positives, there's been a lot of negatives as well. So I'm more so speaking directly to the fan base here in this video, to the Edmonton Oilers. Please leave your comments down below in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And jersey collectors out there like myself, lots of jerseys in the background. We love to collect jerseys. Let me know what you think. If you're not an Oilers fan, do you plan on getting this one? Kind of cool, but it's not perfect. So, a bit of a unique jersey to the collection. So I'm not exactly sure where the majority of you stand either. And if you're not an Oilers fan and you're not collecting jerseys, you can still comment. If you're just a regular hockey fan, that's totally fine. No big deal. Would love to hear from you as well. Hope you're having a great one. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video with me. Leave your opinions down below, and we'll talk to you very soon on the channel for the next video. Adios.